Hi everyone, happy Saturday. This is I posted a flip through of a number of books yesterday, and then we're doing this again today. Hopefully we'll have some semblance of a color and chat tomorrow. Um, Depending on time constraints, I might be coloring real time while I talk, and it may not be the whole picture, or if I don't know. I would like to do some sort of color and chat tomorrow. I'm just not quite sure how it's going to go. We'll have to see. Today, Saturday, I got two of these books delivered this morning. We are going to run to the next town over to get a Walmart pickup to restock our groceries. There is a store that sells graphic novels and comic books that we found last time we were there, and my husband kind of wants to go back and browse through. And there's some little shops nearby that I can go in and look at stuff that I probably don't need to buy, but I'm sure will be very cute and I'll be tempted to buy it because, well, that's kind of what shopping's kind of my therapy right now. So anyway, we've got a few things to do today. And with how little energy I have these days, I'm sure I'm going to be exhausted when I get back. So I wanted to go ahead and do this and probably go ahead and get it loaded even, maybe scheduled a little bit out. So that's kind of the plan right now. Real quick, if you're a fan of Alexandra Franzese, she just posted a new book. It is a little bit different than some of her previous books. It looks like it may have not super complicated images, but maybe not as simple imagery as some of her previous books, and it's like all kawaii related. So I did pick that up. I'm not getting it till like Tuesday, so as soon as I get it, I'll do a new release flip through, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. But just wanted to tell you guys in case you've been waiting on a new book from her. It's already out on Amazon. I may go ahead and put the link in the description just to make it easy to find. So, all right. The first book I'm going to show you is not really a coloring book. It's kind of a learn how to draw book. It's called Kawaii Kitties. Learn how to draw 75 cats in all their glory by Yong. So I picked this up. I just thought it would be cute. Like if I ever get to the point I start doing more freehand in the background of some of my pages. I did that a couple years back with a couple pages, and I liked doing it. But again, it's just I can't even get myself to just color normal right now, much less draw in. But these look really cute. They look really simple. So this is kind of what the book looks like. Oh, there are kitty coloring pages in here. Look at that. So there's like drawing your kitties. It shows the body types. You've got a slim, average, and a chonk. I love the names of the different body types there. It's showing you how to do like head shapes, body shapes, color palettes. This actually would be kind of cute and helpful for the more cartoony cats, or even just regular cats, looking at some different ways to color the cats. I think this will be a good reference point for that. Different expressions. So this shows you how to draw all these different types of cats. These are so cute. They're so cute. I may not flip through all these. I just kind of wanted to show you guys some of the different ones. Look at the little X on the cat butt. Very cute. Crybaby, the snoozer, the giver. Look at him, so proud with his little mouse. So they've got them in different categories. The foodie, the investigator, the bunny kitty. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Holiday kitty. What would be really fun, I think, is in every picture or maybe not every picture. I would love to get to the point where in like every picture or most pictures that I would pick a cat out of here to draw into it, particularly if it's a scene where a little drawn in kitty, you know, would stand out, but maybe not just be floating out there in space. So like any type of scenes or anything like that would be cute. Cat. Oh, okay. So these are the coloring pages. They are, this side's not got anything on the others. Yes, it is. So there's that. Here you can play around with adding colors to these cats. I love the fluffy kitty. I hope the fluffy kitty's in there somewhere. These are adorable. I feel like you could find one that would apply to most pictures. That would be like a fun thing. Like, I don't know, a fun thing that I do. But she's got other books. Learn how to draw cute chibi animals. That might be the next one that I pick up if I like this one really well. We've got chibi art class, learn to draw, all kinds of learn to draw books. Kawaii Doodle World, Kawaii Doodle Class, Kawaii Doodle Cuties. So, very cute book. It's got that nice mat cover to it. So a couple, I don't know how new they are, but they're pretty new. I did pick up the 50 Prehistoric Miniatures from Kameliya Angelkova. Every time I do this, she puts out a new book, and I think, oh, well, I'm going to hold off on that one because I have all her other books, or just about. I don't know if I have all. I think I have all of them. Might be missing some of her. No, I'm missing a lot of her mandala books. But in the miniatures category, I'm pretty sure I've got them all. Let me look here. Unless I gave away Safari Miniatures. I think at one point I was thinking about it. But I think if I didn't, I've got all her books. Alright, 50 Prehistoric Miniatures. Very cute. Again, I love her books because they, I don't know if they've changed in price at all or maybe just went up by $1. I can't remember, but she keeps her prices like really low for what I feel like is, you know, a good solid 50 image book. And so I feel like these are like some of the best budget coloring books there are out there. That is cute. I like that so much. And I like that she's just really explored a lot of different types of animals and different types of miniatures. I do like dinosaurs pretty well. Love that doorway. Somebody's been hunting. Oh, that is cute. I love that with the little cave paintings and the little mice and the fur like that. Oh, I love that picture. I love that picture. Just her books are just so stinking cute. It's just, it's so hard to resist. She knows what she's doing. Oh gosh. Okay. I love these pictures where it's the animals with the little bones and they're like doing the Fred Flintstone thing here is just I think probably my favorite, gonna be my favorite ones in the book. Though I do love the T-Rexes too. I like the little strings attached there so he can't go too far without her. Like, either in this world, the mice are gigantic, like, so that, okay, this is probably a baby woolly mammoth. So, but still, what I assume a baby woolly mammoth would be like a baby elephant, probably bigger if they existed. And so the scale of the mouse to the mammoth just makes me think that well, this is prehistoric time. Like the mice must have been giant. Like maybe over time they shrunk down to the tiny little creatures they are, but they used to be giant warriors or something. So cute. Cute yet terrifying with those teeth. Oh my gosh, I love that. The um, little stroller. Oh, these are so cute. It's not been easy not coloring. That coloring's for the past almost 5 years now really been my main creative and outlet, and one of my ways to really deal with anxiety and stress. And the past 5 months, 6 months, I guess, if you go all the way back to when I was told my contract was going to end, the past 6 months have been some of the most stressful I've had in years. And at the time, I really needed it as help for stress and anxiety. I just haven't been able to do it, and so it's like it just a cycle, right? It just makes me more stressed and more anxious. But I get up, I spend the whole day just focus, focus, focus. Like, just there's just not a lot of brain break time during the day. And it's like it hits. I work 10 to 6 because most of the people I work with are on the West Coast. And so I work a slightly altered schedule. And it's helpful in the mornings because I get that little extra sleep I need. But y'all, by like 6 o'clock, I'm just done. I don't want to think about putting color on paper. I don't want to sit at my desk in here. I don't want to do anything. And that affects, like, I love playing computer games, and it affects my time on the computer because I especially don't want to be on the computer at the end of the day. So that affects my videos, that affects my computer games time. So what I wind up doing, which is not good, is I wind up doom scrolling on Twitter and then going over to TikTok to try to find something to make me laugh. So I still wind up staring at a screen all night. But to me, it doesn't feel the same, I guess, because I'm able to sit on the couch. I don't know. Because I don't have to think. That's why. With the games I like to play, like the simulation type games, it's a strategy. Like, I have to think and plan. And the games I play aren't typically like mindless type games. And I just have no thinking space at the end of the day. I also have no patience. So if I start coloring a page and like a marker starts running dry or something, I just get mad. A marker will run dry and then it'll look streaky, and then I'll go and grab another marker and maybe that one's happening to run dry too. And it's just, I easily get discouraged, I guess. Oh, oh, that's not a good picture. A little dose of realism in here. I love the little archaeology. I love the mice. I love. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. guys, like, we have all these cute dinosaurs, and then this picture, and then the rest of it, I'm serious, it's just bones and fossils. That's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. Clever. Very clever. It's not terrible. It's not funny. It's, I don't know, like dark humor here. I'm a very dark humor person, so I'm sorry. It's not funny, I guess. But just the way she styled this book with that is great. Like again, I am personally amused by that. Others may not be, but I am. But she's got so many books. Like, I want to pick up some of her fantasy art books. I don't have any of her fairy houses. Yeah, she's got so many books I don't have, but I gotta start coloring more before I really start. Well, what am I saying? I'm already buying a bunch of books, so I need to hush and just start coloring. All right, Matchstick Mouse, a springtime coloring book is out by Morgan O'Brien. I don't know how super recent this is. I would say probably within the last month, maybe. Oh, Amazon is also doing a 2 for the price of 1 sale. I saw that on Doodle Robot's community page this morning. I'm going to put a link to that in the description as well. So that doesn't mean any of these books are in that sale. I'm just telling you guys that that's happening, which is technically a better sale than like 1 for the price of 2, or 1 free for the price of 2, or whatever. So I'm going to put that link down in the description as well, and I might put it on the community page. And I'm personally not going to be doing that sale just because I have enough books, and unless it's a new release I really want to pick up at this point, I'm trying really hard not to just bulk buy books, because until I really get back into coloring, they're just going to take up room. I know some of y'all are thinking, man, with her buying all these books, I bet she's going to have some to give away at some point. Oh, that's so cute. He's so fluffy. The hugs. And you're right. I suspect maybe April, March being the earliest, but probably March or April, doing another honest look at my shelves. And maybe picking out some to give away. I've had such an influx of books over the past 6 months, and I really haven't had a lot of books going out. So cute. I don't like spiders, but I don't mind his little spider friend. He looks more fuzzy and maybe innocent with those big eyes. I wouldn't want him in my house, but you know. If he's cool with it, then I say go for it. Oh, it's so cute with the bear. And there goes Leroy galloping across the house. I've been telling him to try to be outside. Oh my gosh, him sleeping with like the rabbits and the bear and stuff are some of my favorite pictures in this book, I think. His little spoon for his shovel there. Love the fluffy animals in this one. Little calves and bunnies and bears. Little chicks. I totally imagine him doing the singing in the rain song right there. A lot of other animals in this one, other than, you know, his normal little friends, and I like that. I like the variety of that. A lot of other animals in this one. Just offhand noticing. Love the Easter egg hunt. Oh my gosh, he's so chunky. Such a chunky little baby bird. Love he is cutting a rug out there, just dancing. I of course love the Halloween one, but boy, I really like this one too. Little meditating at the end of the day. Boy, the mother of that egg's gonna be sure shocked when she comes back. She's like, what is this? All right, the Draglings coloring book. This is the art of Randal Spangler. I saw this on Tammy Colors 2, her channel, and I thought it was really cute. It was a little higher price than I thought it would be, but with the art, I really don't mind because the art is really cute. Plus, there's 40 pages in here. So, and this is not, this is Amazon printed. I will be. I really didn't think it would be, but it is. The first Draglings coloring book. Draglings are small dragons that live mostly indoors in a not so far away place called Omlandia. These two Draglings are twins, Dagmar and Dewey. If you want to just pause and read any of that. So it looks like you got kind of a title over here. These pictures are very cute. Make sure. This was one that really jumped out at me, the cooking ones. I thought was really cute. I did see some people talk a little bit about the blurriness of some of these pictures, and like here it does a close-up here. You can see it just a little in the images. They're not super 100% crisp, but honestly, I think when you color it, it's not gonna be noticeable. At least not in the ones I've seen so far. they're not blurry. They're just a little fuzzy, I guess is the way to look at it. And I like the close-ups too because some of these pictures, they're not super complex, but maybe you don't want to color like this intricate a picture, but you just want kind of a piece of the picture. I don't mind that. I would probably just pick and choose which ones I'd want to color. I probably wouldn't color like both images or anything. Oh, there's a kitty back there. I wonder if the kitty likes Draglings. God, some days, actually a lot of days recently, I would seriously consider a coffee cup, you know, dunking size for me these days and look at it and like, dude, should I just throw myself in there completely? Oh, that's cute. Again, though, that must be a bigger dragling or a very tiny cat. This is like me. Like, make this a tablet because my old eyes, it's hard to even read regular text in a book anymore. And this is pretty much me. Just add a couple cats there. Close up of the bedtime stories one. Well, these little boogers sure like to eat, that's for sure. Can't blame them. See, now this picture feels a little blurry. Like, this one doesn't, this feels probably not as crisp as all the other pictures in the book. Oh, I love that one. Y'all know I like my parrot pictures. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, some of the blown up images look just a little bit fuzzier than the rest of them. That would probably be like my biggest complaint in this book. Yeah, I like that one. Not terrible though. Again, I think if you color them, it's still not going to be super noticeable. And again, given that I probably wouldn't color both pictures anyway, like the close-up of the overall picture, some of these, it's not a big deal to me, but I mean, obviously just passing that along to other people so they know. So if you buy this book, you're not surprised by it. like that one where he's snacking on the book. The Hungry Games. Oh my gosh. It makes me think of Ralph in the A Christmas Story with that bunny costume. He's got about that same look he does in that too, doesn't he? Gotta keep those uh, gotta keep those teeth pearly white, especially with all the sugar that they're consuming. They definitely need to be wary of cavities. I think that's cute little. That'd be a cute little one for Valentine's Day. My gosh, Valentine's Day is next week, isn't it? It's Valentine's Day and also the dating anniversary for my husband and I. We went on our very first date at the very end of February in 2012, I believe. And went to see Lewis Black in concert. As you can see, we have a ton planned. But to be fair, like with Scamper and everything else going on right now, we can celebrate that stuff anytime. So it's kind of right now, life is taking a priority. All right, I mentioned this one yesterday. Like I said, there were a couple books that had caught my attention that I haven't seen a lot of people flip through, or artists that I'm not super familiar with, and that I thought I'd give them a try. And this is another one. Karen Morris. This is Dragonettes Dripping Diamonds. Yeah, I feel like there was a bit of a theme this week for me. This is Amazon printed. And the art in here, like, I'm hoping it matches up with the images I saw on Amazon, and that it wasn't a bait and switch. Like sometimes I've seen books where they'll have 2 or 3 really nice pictures to show on Amazon, then you buy it and the rest of the book just does not match the art of those sample pictures. So that's why I bought this one, because I was genuinely curious to see if this art really does go through this book. And if it does, it's like, I'm really shocked I haven't seen this artist much before. So like, this is all dragons and jewelry related. But look at this art, y'all. And again, I got very lucky. This is South Carolina again. Yep. They must have some good, they're running some good, years ago. My dad worked for years for a major printing company. I'm not going to say their name, but, well, why not? What does it matter? Used to be Donley, R. Donley and Sons. My dad worked there for like almost 30 years or 30 plus years of his life. And so I grew up around the printing industry. So, like those people were all my second family. Like it was your classic 80s, 90s factory workers type situation. Things are obviously a lot different now, but, so printing always, I by no means have really any knowledge of it, but it's just anytime when it comes to printed books or anything like that, or print quality, it just brings back a lot of memories, I guess. So like whoever's running the printing press at this particular Amazon facility is doing a bang up job, because these black backgrounds and lines are crisp. This is the way these books should be printed. These little gray, more gray than black, and lines through the pages. Like, I know myself and y'all have dealt with some of that, and It is so frustrating because it's inconsistent too. Like I said, I'll get books like this for a while and then something will happen, and it could be from the same facility that they don't look the same. And it's, yeah, it's really frustrating. Look at these pictures though. So there's like some light grayscale action happening here. But look at this detail work. Like, this is some really good art. And it's throughout the book. It's not, you know, like I said, it's not that deal where it's just a couple pages that they probably, you know, it's probably a book full of copyrighted images anyway. But like, this is legit stunning. Look at this picture, y'all. With the black background, this is gorgeous. I love this. I love finding new artists with just stunning work like this and being like, I've never seen this before. How many toes does that dragon have? My word. Look, they just keep going. Probably has a lot of trouble finding toe socks. But yeah, no, this one's just wow. Like, so she's got a couple other books out there. I think she's got another dragon one. Not diamonds, but it's something else in gold or silver or something that looks similar to this. And then she may have a couple others too. That looks almost like a rabbit dragon hybrid. Them toes though, like, and this one's got a bit of an overbite, bless his heart. Are they from that side of the family we don't talk about much? Is this, are these the Alabama dragons? Oh no, now people from Alabama are gonna be mad at me. Okay, the Tennessee dragons. It's my own state, so it's okay. Are these the Tennessee dragon relatives we don't talk much about? Oh gosh. Yeah, the ones that kind of have that almost rabbit look to them are a little disconcerting to me. A lot of images in this book too. Ooh, I'd love to do this one in like desert colors. Nothing overly complicated about these images, really. Just the dragons with some jewelry, a few little bits and bobs, you know, to go along with them in a lot of these pictures. So nothing, you know, I guess this one's where the dragons really stand out. Like, you don't have a whole big complicated scene going around them. But yeah, the realism on these is, I mean, it almost looks like I could just touch the page and feel that texture. It's very cool. And a few of them, you know, maybe not as realistic, but that's okay. I like the variety. Yeah, her dragons, man. They Their nail techs must really make some money, because that's a lot of fingers and toes happening. What time is it? Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'll probably get this thing processing before we go, and I'll have to load it when I get back. Yeah, there's a lot of images in this one too, like I said. Oh, he looks like he's a little prince, or maybe a little princess or something. Oh, there's a princess. I really think these would be fun. Like, Lord, if I can ever get to using my pencils again, I feel like these would be a lot of fun. With some of the areas in marker, I feel like would be okay, but some of the others, oh, that is such a cute picture. I like that one so much. But, like, I feel like these are really good pencil pictures, too. And me and pencils and Amazon paper have not really quite figured out what works well for just pencil. Like, it seems like I have better luck. Oh, that's cute. I have better luck with harder leaded colored pencils on Amazon paper. Now, if I'm using them over marker, I can pretty much use whatever I want, but the harder pencils tend to give me better results, just because for me, the smoother the paper, the softer the pencil. So since Amazon paper is pretty textured, that tends to be the harder pencils. I like the ones in the little, like you're opening up the little boxes and they just kind of pop out like, hey, what's up? So yeah, that was a bit of a surprise. Like I said, a pleasant surprise. I will be curious to see, when was this? When was this printed? It says 2022, so she's putting out fairly recent books. But I really need to get into doing more reviews on Amazon, and I'd encourage anybody else to do that as well. A lot of them, especially newer, artists that aren't as well known, that's how they, get their name out there. And so I need to do a better job of writing reviews on Amazon myself, but, when am I going to find the time? But I got to try. Anyway, alright, so the only other book I have right now to show y'all is the new Alexandra Franzese book, but that won't be here till Tuesday. So, tomorrow, I would like to color in a page and do a color and chat. Probably in the Easy Spring book, though, yeah, probably in the Easy Spring book. Like I said, I don't know quite what I'll be coloring, how I'll be coloring it in the video. It may be in real time because that's all I have time for. Y'all may only get part of the picture, but just want to update you guys on what's going on with the cats and us and life in general. So hope everybody's had a good start to the weekend, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now.